Aloha, big kids. Miss Patton here. I have a new story for us to share today. And as we're sharing our story, I also want us to continue our goal setting conversation or start our goal setting conversation if we haven't had our meeting yet. So I wanted to talk about what is a goal. So a goal is something that I want to do that I can't do yet. So it's something we're working on or something that we are working towards. So today our story, I'm going to share it with you here on my screen, is called Giraffes Can't Dance. And as we're reading, we'll stop a little bit and talk about some goal setting. So the story is called Giraffes Can't Dance by Giles Andrea and Guy Parker Reese. The author writes the words and the illustrator draws or colors the pictures. What does the author do? Write the words. And how about that illustrator? What does the illustrator do? Draws or colors the pictures. All right, I see some beautiful pictures on our story here. Let's get going. Gerald was a tall giraffe whose neck was long and slim, but his knees were awfully crooked and his legs were rather thin. He was very good at standing still and munching shoots off trees. But when he tried to run around, he buckled at the knees. Now, every year in Africa, they hold the jungle dance, where every single animal turns up to skip and prance. Jungle dance. And this year, when that day arrived, poor Gerald felt so sad because when it came to dancing, he was really very bad. So what is Gerald's goal? What does he want to do? He wants to be able to dance. Let's keep reading and see what he does to reach that goal. The warthogs started waltzing and the rhinos rock and rolled. The lions danced a tango that was elegant and bold. The chimps did a cha-cha with a very Latin feel. So I see, are all the animals dancing the same? They're all dancing in their own unique way. That's what makes it so great and special. And 8 baboons then teamed up for a splendid Scottish reel. Gerald swallowed bravely as he walked toward the field, but the lions saw him coming and they soon began to roar. Hey, look at clumsy Gerald, the animals all sneered. Giraffes can't dance, you silly fool. Oh, Gerald, you're so weird. Wow, are those animals being kind to poor Gerald? No, I wonder how he's feeling. Gerald simply froze up. He was rooted to the spot. They're right, he thought. I'm useless. Oh, I feel like such a clot. Do you think that's true, big kids? Do you think he's useless? I don't. I think those other animals were not showing kindness. So So he's getting his bravery. It's part of meeting our goals, is you have to be very brave. So he crept up from the dance floor and he started walking home. He never felt so sad before, so sad and so alone. Then he found a little clearing and he looked up in the sky. The moon can be so beautiful, he whispered with a sigh. Excuse me, coughed a cricket who'd seen Gerald earlier on. But sometimes when you're different, you just need a different song. Listen to the swaying grass and listen to the trees. To me, the sweetest music is those branches in the breeze. Wow, what a nice friend that cricket, to help Gerald, to bring him up, to help tell him you can meet this goal. You just have to give it a try. So imagine that lovely moon is playing just for you. Everything makes music if you really want it to. With that, the cricket smiled and picked up his violin. Then Gerald felt his body do the most amazing thing. His hooves had started shuffling and making circles on the ground. His neck was gently swaying and his tail swishing round. He threw his legs out sideways and swung them everywhere. Then he did a backward somersault and leapt up in the air. There he is, leaping in the air to do his somersault, jumping in the air. Gerald felt so wonderful. His mouth was open wide. I'm dancing. Yes, I'm dancing. I'm dancing, Gerald cried. Then one by one, each animal who'd been at the dance arrived, while Gerald boogied on and watched him quite entranced. They were enjoying watching him. Their eyes were like glued to him. They shouted, "It's a miracle! We must be in a dream. Gerald is the best dancer that we've ever seen. How did you learn to dance like that? Please, Gerald, tell us how." But Gerald simply twirled round and finished with a bow. Then he raised his head and looked up at the moon and stars above. We all can dance, he said, when we find the music that we love. So in that story, Gerald's goal was to learn how to dance. Did he meet his goal? He sure did. He learned how to dance. So he had to not listen to other people's mean words. He had to believe in himself. So these are things that might help you with your goals too, is believing in yourself. And I can attitude. I can do it if I try. And then he gave it a try. He didn't just stand there and say, no, I won't dance ever again. He tried and he did it. So giving it a try is very important. He was also focused on his goal. He wanted to dance. And when he was trying, he was thinking about it. He was focusing on it and working hard to get to his goal. And the last thing was he tried his best. That's a really important one, is trying your best. So you can accomplish or reach your goals if you set your mind to it too. So today in your journal, I would like you to either draw something about your goals, or you can draw a picture of Gerald with me, and I'll be attaching that in a separate video. All right, thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Aloha!